Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know about a live virtual training we're hosting the first week of January 2023. It's called How to Lower Insulin Resistance: 5 Keys to Lower Blood Sugar, Lose Weight, and Keep It Off. In it, you'll learn the one mindset shift that helped our Zivli member Rebecca lose 50 pounds and counting while you're not seeing results, even though you're eating healthy. Ways you're raising your blood sugar without even realizing it, the simple framework to actually change your health habits, and new information about insulin resistance that your doctor might not even know. If you're watching or listening to this episode live, if you can, pause the episode and register right now while it's top of mind. Go to www.zivli.com/training. That's www.zivli.com/training. You can also just shoot me a direct message on Instagram that says training, just the word training. My handle is at Dr. Morgan Nolte, and I can help you get registered that way as well. We'll leave a link to register in the show notes and description for this episode too. Now we're hosting 2 times for you to attend live. One is Tuesday, January 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time, and the other is Friday, January 6th at 1 p.m. Central Time. You'll see on the registration form, there's also the option to get the replay if you're not able to attend live. This training is going to be so good, and we cannot wait to share it with you. We definitely hope to see you there. All right, let's jump into today's episode. Hey there, I'm Dr. Morgan Nolte, founder of Zivli, and today you'll learn 8 things to stop doing to lose weight and get healthy in 2023. The new year is almost here, and that means a lot of people are thinking about New Year's resolutions and maybe thinking about health goals that they want to set for 2023. I wanted to create an episode that may give you some insight into common weight loss and health mistakes that I see people make when they want to lose weight and get healthy. As a disclaimer, there is some tough love in this episode. Know that it's coming from the best place possible. You don't have to like what I say or even agree with what I say. My job is not to be liked by you. My job is to help you change your health. And sometimes that requires a change in your perspective. And today that looks like me telling it to you straight. The first thing to stop doing is going on a diet. Now, I know if you have a weight loss goal, you're probably Googling different diet programs, maybe looking into joining Zivli when enrollment opens in just a few days. And you're thinking, what the heck? How am I supposed to lose weight if I don't go on a diet? She's lost her mind. And my answer to that is to stop going on a diet and start having a diet. The only way to lose weight and keep it off is to live a low insulin and inflammation lifestyle. However that looks like for you, lifestyle is the key word. Going on a restricted diet, while it may get you faster results, will only hurt your metabolism in the long run. Maybe you've experienced that before, where you've lost and gained the same 20 pounds 5 different times in your life. That proves my point. Counting points, tracking macronutrients, counting calories, all of these are not a means to an end because there is no end. Your goal weight is not the end because you still have to maintain it. You have to learn how to get and stay healthy for the rest of your life. That brings us to our second point of the things to stop doing to lose weight. And you're going to think I'm crazy, but it's to stop trying to lose weight. Now, why do I say this? There's a lot of different ways that you can lose weight, but recognize that your real goal is not just to lose weight, it's to lose weight and keep it off and get healthy, which requires a more specific and comprehensive approach than just tracking points, calories, or macronutrients. Instead of trying to lose weight, work on developing a healthier lifestyle. As James Clear says in Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. He also says that when you focus on changing the inputs, the outputs will change themselves. Your weight loss is an output. Your thoughts that create your lifestyle are the input. Focus on the thoughts and the lifestyle that you want to create, and the weight loss will come and it will stay off. The third thing to stop doing is all the things. Give yourself permission to release the all or nothing mindset that only adds stress to your life. Trying to do all the things and be perfect and do everything right is absolutely not sustainable. That is not a lifestyle change. Very often, when people start a weight loss journey, they're really excited and motivated for a couple of months. They dedicate a lot of energy and attention to it. But that level of attention and energy is often not sustainable. What we recommend instead is focusing on small changes and health habits that will add up over time. The fourth thing to stop doing is focusing on how far you have to go and instead focus on how far you've come. Sometimes when people stop trying to improve their health, it's because they feel like they're not making any progress. They feel like they're not making any progress because they've set these lofty goals, have unrealistic expectations for themselves, and keep thinking about how far they have to go instead of how far they've come. I did an episode that I'll link to in the show notes and description about what to do when progress is slow or when you feel like it's non existent. That would be a really helpful one to re listen to if you feel like you've been on this weight loss journey for a while and you're not getting any traction. I highly recommend that you listen to that one. The fifth thing to stop doing is expecting instant results. Stop chasing instant gratification. This goes back to what expectations you place on yourself. Your expectations will influence your actions. If you're expecting yourself to lose a lot of weight fast, then you're going to turn to a dietary approach that's restrictive and not sustainable. You might lose weight fast, but you're forgetting the long-term goal of keeping it off and improving your health. So don't go for those instant gratification programs that promise you fast results. You're taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back when you regain the weight again, plus some. Do yourself a favor and give yourself the gift of grace and patience as you work to improve your health. Give yourself the time and energy needed to dedicate towards improving your health. Recognize that it has taken you decades to develop the thoughts and habits that you currently have, and it will take a while to change them. The next thing to stop doing to lose more weight is overcommitting and overscheduling yourself. Stop putting the wants of other people above your health. If you want to lose weight and get healthy, you can. That is 100% within your control and available to you. It's not easy, but it is very simple. It will require your commitment, attention, energy, and focus. Something in your life will have to give. When you say you're too busy with work or too busy with family stuff or you have too much on your plate, ask yourself how many hours of TV you watch a day. And remember that you are where you are by your choice. You've chosen to accept the responsibilities that you currently have, which means you're in control to take some things off your plate, even if that's some of your TV time. You have the power to delegate or remove some things from your schedule so that you can spend more time and energy on your health. You've probably heard the old saying that those who don't make time for their health now will have to make time for illness later. Remind yourself that you're working hard for a reason, and that's to enjoy your life, either now or down the road, but hopefully both. But you can't expect to enjoy your retirement years if you're in bad health. You won't be able to travel, hike, and explore like you want because you'll be in pain and busy with doctor's appointments and surgeries. Trust me, as a geriatric physical therapist, I have seen this play out in my patients over and over and over again. And that is why I created Zivli, to help you reverse insulin resistance now and get healthy so that you can avoid all the heartache and bills that come with poor health down the road. The next thing to stop doing to lose more weight is talking mean to yourself. Your brain doesn't do sarcasm. It doesn't know if the words you're saying are true or false, mean or kind. It just hears them and goes about finding ways to prove yourself right. So if you keep calling yourself a fat pig, or say you're too fat for this, or too fat for that, or too lazy, it's going to look for ways to reinforce that belief. If you tell yourself you're a healthy person and act accordingly, it will go about looking for ways to create that reality. This point about how you speak to yourself is so important that I decided to make a separate episode all about 6 phrases that are sabotaging your weight loss and health. Now, that one is airing New Year's Day, so be sure that you tune back in because it's a really good episode and a needed message for those who struggle with self sabotage, inconsistency, or negative self talk. The 8th thing to stop doing to lose weight is to stop making decisions for current you and start making decisions for future you. Be more committed to supporting the needs of future you rather than the wants of present you. By making unhealthy lifestyle choices now, you are only hurting your future self and any family that has to take care of you down the road. You can tell what and who you're committed to by looking at how you spend your time, your energy, and your money. If you spend those 3 things on causes that move you towards better health, you will get healthy. If you spend your time, energy, and money on causes that are not in alignment with better health, you won't get healthier. A quick example of this is to compare the amount of time and money you spend watching TV to the amount of time you spend exercising. You have to buy the TV. You probably pay for multiple subscriptions like Netflix or Prime Video. You got to pay for the special sound equipment or your couch that you watch it on. Then you scroll through all of the options and think about what you're going to buy or what you're going to watch. Then you may spend hours a day watching it. I'm not implying that you value watching TV, but you value relaxing or numbing out or whatever other good feelings you're getting from watching TV. Now compare that to the commitment to move your body for 30 minutes a day. Which one sets your future self up for success more? Obviously, the exercise. It's really not that hard to get 30 minutes of movement a day. You may just not be in the habit of doing so. And this is due to a lack of commitment to your future self. You're in the habit of prioritizing the wants of current you over the needs of future you. So if you want to lose weight and get healthy for good, you'll have to start to appreciate, value, and be committed to the needs of your future self more than the wants of your current self. There are so many limiting thoughts that can hold you back from losing weight. These are just 8 of the more common ones that I hear from our Zivli members when I coach them every week in office hours. I hope you gained some insight into your own limiting thoughts that may be holding you back from the health that you deserve. We have 2 modules dedicated to mindset inside our Zivli program that's opening for enrollment again in January. You cannot master your physical state if you cannot master your mental and emotional state. So we wanted to be sure to support you in both areas of your life for the best results possible. If this resonated with you, I hope you consider joining us in a few short days inside of Zivli. Enrollment will be open January 3rd through the 10th, and we start on the 11th. I highly encourage you to register for our free training next week about lowering insulin resistance if you're interested in joining Zivli. You'll have a chance to not only learn about how to do this, but also get any questions that you have answered about the program live. The easiest way to register for this free training is to just message me on Instagram, the word training, and I'll help get you set up. And again, my handle is @Dr. Morgan Nolte. Thanks again for listening today, and I'll talk with you again soon.